everybody, today I'm here with a book haul! I got some more books, and I'm really excited about them, can you tell? I know I'm bad, I buy a lot of books, but I got so many really cheap books and books like on discount. So this is like my first book haul of 2016. So, I know I'm lucky, I'm privileged. I work full-time, I work my butt off so that I can buy all these books. I get like people sometimes who'll say, oh, it must be nice to be rich and buy all the books that you want. I work my butt off every single day. I work full-time, I work night shifts, I work 7 days a week. Right now, for the last year, I've been working just constantly, saving money and spending money. I work a lot, so that's how I can afford all these books. So, disclaimer. I took a huge bag of books into my used bookstore and got some book credit there, so I didn't have to pay anything for these. The first one that I picked up was The Scorpio Races by Maggie Stiefvater. I love Maggie Stiefvater's Raven Cycle, and I just finished the Wolves of Mercy Falls trilogy. And I've been wanting to pick this up because I just love her, want to read her books. And this one I believe is about like a water horse race. It's Maggie Stiefvater, that's all I really need to know. Plus it has a Prince Honor award thingy. Impulse buy. I was like on my way out walking past a rack and I saw this. Dark Places by Gillian Flynn. I still haven't read any of her other books. I own Gone Girl, which I bought like a year and a half ago at an airport or something, and I never have read it. I've never picked it up yet. This is Dark Places, I believe her debut novel, which is about this girl who survived her mother and two sisters' murder. Like, she didn't get murdered, but the other ones did, and then, like, her brother, I think, went to prison for it, and then years later, when she's, like, in her 30s, there's this club that's obsessed with this what do they call it? The Satan sacrifice, and they're trying to prove that the brother is innocent. And, I don't know, it's also been made into a movie with Charlize Theron. Should I read Gone Girl first or Dark Places first? Please let me know, because I just don't know. What's the best introduction to Gillian Flynn? Also, is her name Gillian Flynn or Gillian Flynn? I went to my local independent bookstore, which is, like, conveniently just down the street from the used bookstore, so I always hit them both up. And I love supporting my local independent bookstore because it's a small town, and there are only 3 bookstores, really. And I finally picked up a copy of Into the Wild by Jon Krakauer. I love adventure. I just started reading Wild by Cheryl Strayed, loving it. Chris McCandless or Chris McCandless. And he leaves. He's 19 years old, I think. And he leaves home to go live in Alaska on his own. And it ends kind of tragically. But I mean, adventure. Illuminate by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff. Finally, I was going to pick this one up. Whichever store I went to, I was getting it. Honestly, the hype has dropped. Like, look at it. Look at it. It's told in like a multimedia kind of thing, so there's like so much stuff. Like, it's so cool, and I'm just so ready. It's set in the year 2575. So, and it's like sci-fi, intergalactic things. 2 rival mega corporations, blank and blank, are at war over a planet that's a little more than an ice-covered speck at the edge of the universe. I got a book when I was buying groceries. I can find books anywhere, literally anywhere, and buy them, and I wasn't planning on it. It was kind of an impulse buy, but it has this magic sticker that says 40% off. All the Light We Cannot See by Anthony Doerr. This book was just all the hype last year. Everyone was reading it, and it's like amazing, blah, blah, blah. It follows this little girl when the Nazis occupy Paris, and it also follows this boy in a mining town in Germany, and I believe their stories intertwine. 6 of Crows by Leigh Bardugo. I really liked her Grisha trilogy. It's great. And this is set in the same world, but it surrounds this group of 6 like misfit characters trying to pull off this heist. Black pages. It's really nice, really nice. It has some good maps in it, too. Passenger by Alexander Bracken. This one just came out recently. I believe it's about time travel and pirates, I think. It's so pretty. Oh, it's got a little tree. I wonder what that means. The Darker Shade of Magic by V.E. Schwab. This is my first V.E. Schwab, Victoria Schwab book purchase. I don't own any of her books. I've never read any of her books. I believe this book is about alternate Londons and this guy who can travel between them. And I don't know anything else but that. So pretty. I love the design. They're really, really nice. I love the font, the little illustration. It's great. Like, just A+, man. A+. Lock In by John Scalzi. I've never read a John Scalzi book before. Apparently he's like the sci-fi master. This one is about this virus. People get like locked into their bodies and they can't like do anything. Victims of Lock In are like fully aware of everything, but they're unable to like communicate or move their bodies in any way. That's like one of my biggest fears is that, like, being fully conscious and aware of everything, but not being able to move or communicate at all. It's like, that's a scary thing. Burial Rites by Hannah Kent. I've been hearing lots of things about this one. It's about this woman who is charged with murder, and so she's sent to live on this little island in Iceland to wait out her sentence. Or not her sentence, but to wait out her execution. Quick bonus at the end of this video, I wanted to mention some DVDs that I got. I wanted to pick up Mad Max Fury Road on DVD. It's like one of my new favorite movies. I only just saw it for the first time like a month ago, and I'm obsessed. I've watched it 3 times since then. It has so many awesome like feminist qualities there. I love badass female characters. It's just epic to watch. There are some amazing shots. I jumped on the bandwagon a little late with that one, I know. It's been out for like almost a year, but sue me. And then walked past the $4 bin, book movies for $4, found a couple of my faves. Wild, it's an adaptation of the memoir Wild by Cheryl Strayed, if you didn't know, where she backpacks the Pacific Crest Trail all on her own. It's an adventure, but also it's really touching and heartbreaking. 12 Years a Slave, man, this movie makes me cry. I haven't watched it since, I think it first came out on DVD, but I watched it on TV, I think. Long time ago, like in 2014, was it 2014? Chiweedle Ejiofor, he's the main guy. I want to pronounce his name. Chiweedle Ejiofor, is that his name? Chiweedle Ejiofor? What's the one we're gonna go with? I rarely buy movies, only for like my favorite movies and book-to-movie adaptations that I love. That was my book haul, and let me know what books I should read right now, which ones are amazing. Thanks for watching. I'll be back with another video really soon. Bye! That's such a high bye! Like my voice goes up like this.